Today on Good Day Live, I am extremely honored to welcome our guest today, who is the author of an incredible book, Between Two Trailers. Dana Trent, welcome.
Oh, thank you, Julie.
It's such a pleasure to meet you in person.
Oh, likewise.
Because after reading this book, I wanted to know more about you. I wanted to really hear the stories. I wish we had a half hour to talk through them. We've got only 5 minutes. So I want you to tell me about what made you write this book about your life.
I grew up in Dana, Indiana, just north of here. And I grew up in Ernie Powell's hometown. And so in 2020, I received a grant to write about Dana, Indiana, and I was doing research on poverty, substance misuse, and mental health, and all of those trends in Vermilion County, my home county. And as I was writing about them as a professor, I realized that my own story was in this data, and that I had to dig deeper about what it was like to grow up in a county that in many ways didn't have enough resources to meet the needs of the county, particularly of children. But my love for my county is so deep, and my love for Dana is so deep. I wanted to write a book that shows those hardships, but also shows the joy of Dana, Indiana.
You show us in this book that you can come out of that situation.
Right.
That as bad as it is, there is hope. And your story is one that I just got goosebumps even saying that. But your upbringing was hard.
Yeah.
It was tragic in some ways. Can you briefly describe what your life was like? And I don't think people will even comprehend until you say the words that as a preschooler, you were helping with your dad's drugs, right?
I was a preschool drug dealer. And so at age 4, I was expelled from preschool, and I came home that day. They sent me home, and my father looked me in the eyes, and he said, well, I might as well train you at hustling. And he handed me a razor blade, and I began to learn how to cut drugs for his drug business there in that trailer in Clinton, Indiana.
My heart just hurts just to hear you say those words. They hurt when I read the book, but there's so much hope that you give in the words that you share. Was that important to you?
Oh, it was so important. It was important for me for folks to see themselves in the pages. If they've experienced addiction or neglect or abuse or violence in their home, that no matter what, there is always a way home. There's always a path forward, but it takes resilience and it takes resources.
And it wasn't just the drug side of this. There was a lot of mental illness that you had to be exposed to as well.
That's right, yes. So my father was a diagnosed schizophrenic, and my mother had borderline personality disorder, and they met in a locked inpatient psychiatric hospital in Ohio in the late 1970s. And even their patients, their sickest patients, said, this is a match that is doomed, right? That is going to end in madness. And so their mental health, their mental unwellness fueled our drug trafficking business out of our trailer, and also obviously impacted the poor decisions that they made raising me up to be this preschool drug dealer lookout.
But look at you now. You're a published author. You're a graduate of Duke University. You have made your life so valuable to those who need to hear this story, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
But it's true. And this book, how do people get their hands on this book?
You can buy this book anywhere, your favorite place to buy books. And we're going to be at the Terre, Haute Children's Museum tonight at 5 p.m. We'll have books there. We'll be sharing more of the story. And folks can find me, jdanatrent.com, and anywhere on social media.
Well, I hope people will come out to the Children's Museum tonight to meet Dana, because not only will you be moved by her story, but her kind heart shows in every smile and every word that she shares. You've been such a joy to meet and such an honor to meet you, because truly you show us that there is hope no matter what the circumstances. If you could leave us in this last 30 seconds with words for a viewer who might be hurting right now, who might be a victim of what is honestly still a drug problem in this area, what would you say?
I would say that there is always a path home. For those who want it, you can go home. But home is often where the war is. It's where the battlefield is. It's where the wounds and the injuries are. But it's also where the healing begins.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Beautiful words. So nice to meet you. She's an incredible woman and an incredible talent. I hope you'll pick up her book, and I hope you'll come and see her tonight at the Terre Haute Children's Museum. She will be there at the book signing from 5 to 7 p.m. Don't miss the chance to see her, meet her, and read Between Two Trailers, a memoir that will move your heart. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Julie.
And stay with us. We'll be right back.